So the fancy drinks that we are going to have today are mocktails, and they're made with tea. The president of the Tea and Herbal Association of Canada, Shabnam Weber, is here, and these are great because sometimes with mocktails, they're cloyingly sweet, and you can kind of have one, and then you want to switch to water for the rest of the night.
Exactly.
Not with these.
Well, I hope not with these.
No.
Absolutely. Well, lovely to see you. Thank you for having me. You know, we're all heading into the holidays, and you know, nothing wrong with a cocktail, nothing wrong with alcohol if that's what you want to do. But one of the big trends that we've seen over the past year in beverages in general actually is the movement called sober curious, or the sober movement. And that's people that are either avoiding alcohol completely or want to do something that is lower alcohol. So, but as you say, you know, you still want complex flavors. You still want something interesting. You don't want a soft drink or a juice. So what I've done is I've done a mulled wine without the wine.
Okay.
And a gin without the gin.
Okay.
Okay. So with the mulled wine, all I've done is I have taken a black tea base and I've put that in a pot with all my lovely chai spices. So juniper berries, cinnamon, and cloves. A couple of slices of orange, and I've cooked that up with my substitute is cranberry and pomegranate juice.
Okay.
So why the combination? Because first of all, the flavors from the pomegranate, but the cranberry gives it that pucker.
Okay, which is what kind of like a dry, which was what
from the
red wine would do, right?
That's exactly right. So now, traditionally, you would do a mulled wine hot, which you can do. It's, you know, I'm not saying that you can't, even with this combination. But I've taken it to a cocktail level, and I've simply put that into a bottle, pop that in my fridge, and you can see even the color looks like a mulled wine.
It does,
right? It's got sort of that I don't know, that murky cook. And I'm just going to throw an orange slice into that. You can put some pomegranate on top of cranberries.
Okay.
Of course you can, there's no alcohol in it. And I'm telling you, Annette, I've made this myself with my own hands, and it tastes like a mulled wine.
It smells like a mulled wine.
I know.
Oh, what a great idea.
Do not
miss. And
miss
that tartness. Yes.
Right? You've got
That's
the tart.
delicious.
There's no sugar in this. Excuse me. The only sweetness that you're getting out of this is from the juice itself.
Okay.
So I have not sweetened this, which you normally would with a mulled wine.
Right.
You actually put some in.
Okay.
The second one is a little bit more layered, nuanced, complex, whatever you want to call it. So gin is really just a combination of botanicals, right?
Juniper.
Juniper being the main one, and then the many, many different types of gins that we have out there are based on the combination of botanicals that different companies are mixing. So I decided to take a try, and what I've done is I have put in a chamomile tea bag.
Okay.
You can do loose as well, whatever you want, same with the black teas. And then the spice combination that I chose was juniper berries, some cloves, some cardamom, some celery seed, and some dried lemon, as well as some lemon zest, some mint, and some rosemary, okay? So I cook that up with some water and let that steep. And when I'm done, I have my gin, so to speak, without any of the alcohol. Should have maybe put this in first. I'd make a very bad bartender. I'll stick with the tea world.
With the tea and herbal?
Yeah, not, my bar days are over. I'm gonna fill that up with some ice. And then just regular tonic. And I'm gonna garnish it with some
Rosemary?
Rosemary, just to make it a little bit pretty, and because we've got those
gorgeous.
flavors. And you know what? The person that wants a non-alcoholic beverage doesn't feel like they're missing out on the party.
I'll try and drink this without getting rosemary at my nose.
Rosemary up your nose. But I think, you know, what I love about the rosemary is, you know, all of our senses taste and smell, and even that's smell.
Yes.
Gin and tonic.
This is awesome without the gin.
And you wouldn't even know that you're missing it.
All right.
And that's what I love about this.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
These beautiful mocktails. We're going to get the link up on our website, chch.com/morninglive, with the recipes. Great idea.
Thanks, and happy holidays.